نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. So welcome back to the Arabic Learner Book 1 course. We finished first 3 chapters of Madinah Arabic book. Inshallah, we will be starting with the chapter 4 concepts. And yesterday, before starting the chapter 4 concepts, I explained to you whatever we have covered since last week. So we went through a quick recap yesterday. I hope you remember, all of you. Now, so today we will be starting, inshallah. Today we are going to take very important topics. Actually, every day, every session will be important session. But today we are going to learn new concepts and new things. So focus on the class, okay? Try to take down your notes as much as you can. So I explained to you that ism consists of, ism have 4 properties. Ism have 4 properties. And I told you before that these 4 properties are i'rab, which is the status of the ism in the sentence. Jins, the gender, is it masculine or feminine? Every language have gender, and even things are given gender. So it's not just living beings that have gender, but in other languages also, it's referred as a male or female. In English language, many things are referred by it, if it is animal or non-living things. But gender is there in many languages for other things also. Adadun, which is number. So in most of the languages, you'll see that there are 2 kinds of numbers, singular and plural. In Arabic, we are going to learn what are the numbers here. Now, the 4th property of ism is qism, which is type. And I have explained to you there are 2 types of qism, and they are nakira and marfa. So you are well aware about that, nakira and marfa. And some of the types of marfa I have already explained to you, and you are going to learn more in future, inshallah. More types of marfa will be coming soon. Now, today I'm going to talk about adad, numbers. So in Arabic language, numbers are divided into 3. Not like other languages, most of the other languages. In other languages, it's either singular or plural. So anything more than 1 falls under the category of plural, okay? Singular means dealing with 1 thing only, or 1 person or 1 item. So that's singular. But in Arabic specifically, number is 3. So mufrad, mufradun, muthanna, and jam'un, jama. So these are the 3. Mufrad means singular, muthanna means dual or pair, and jama means plural. So mufrad is singular, that you know already. Muthanna is something new in Arabic language. So Arabic people, they have specially categorized for pairs. So if dual have a special category. In other languages, most of the other languages, dual falls in the category of plurals. But in Arabic, there's a special category of dual, and it's called muthanna. And jama. Now, jama is, according to Arabic language, is anything above two. So in other languages, anything above one falls into plural. But in Arabic language, anything above two falls under jama. So anything three and above is plural in Arabic language. Now, you have to be familiar with these terms, mufrad, musanna, jama. Inshallah, you will be remembering them because I'll be repeating them frequently. Okay. Now, let's see. Okay, so these are the three other singular. Mufrad means singular, musanna means dual or pair, or jama means plural. Okay. So 1 minute for attempt. My mouse is stuck. Just a minute. Just hold on a minute. My mouse is stuck. Actually, its battery is it's gone down. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. So, so this is adat, mufrad, musanna, and jama. Now, today we are going to talk about pronouns. Today we are going to talk about pronouns. Like in the English language, pronouns are he, she, okay, and they. All these are pronouns. Them, all these are pronouns. So in Arabic language, as I mentioned, so he is, for example, in English, he is a pronoun for masculine gender, and they is a pronoun for masculine or feminine, but for plural. Now, when it comes to Arabic, since there are three numbers, singular, dual, and plural, that means we have to take care about pronouns for dual also, as well as plural also, and also singular also. Okay. So we will learn pronouns today. Now, pronouns are called al-Damayer in Arabic, or you can say Damayer, which Damayer is singular. Al-Damayer means plural. Pronouns, if I'm saying pronoun, it's called Damayer. If I'm saying pronouns, it's Damayer. So there are two kinds of pronouns. Damirun munfasilun, damirun muttasilun. Munfasil means which is partitioned, something that is divided. Munfasil means something that is divided. So that's something that is separate. Okay. So damirun munfasilun means detached. Okay, because it is not attached to anything. It's independent. Like he in English language is independent. Damirun muttasilun is a category of pronouns which are attached to other words. It could be ism or it could be harf. Okay. Now, damirun muttasilun, we will not talk about it today. Inshallah, I will explain to you in future. Today I'm going to talk about damirun munfasilun, means detached pronouns. The damirun munfasilun, detached pronouns. One more thing you need to know about damir is all detached pronouns, all munfasil are marfu. Now I explained to you i'rab, so you remember that, inshallah. So all the damirun munfasilun are always marfu. They are always marfu. Now the detached pronouns, or sorry, the attached pronouns, muttasilun, they are either mansoob or they are either majroor. So when we'll be talking about this topic, you will know, okay? So they can be either mansoob or they can be either majroor, fine? So we will talk about this later. But remember that all damir munfasil, they are marfu. They are marfu. Now, when I'm talking about damir, so whenever in English also when we talk about pronouns, so either we are talking about the third person, or we are talking about the second person, or we are talking about the first person. So but the person who's speaking, like I'm the first person. So the person who is listening to me, that is a second person. So you all are second person. And the person who is not available here between you and me, he is a third person. So if I'm talking about someone who is not present between us, so let's say I'm talking to Hamid, and so I'm, as a Radwan, I'm first person, Hamid is a second person, and Bilal is a third person, our friend, who's not present between us. So he's a third person, but we are talking about it, so he's a third person. So all the languages they have, they define pronouns in these three forms. That is first person, second person, and third person. In Arabic language, al-ghaibu means third person. Al-ghaib is third person. Al-mukhatab means second person. Al-mutakallim means first person. Okay? Remember this. Al-ghaib, third person. Al-mukhatab, second person. Al-mutakallim, first person. So I am mutakallim. If I am talking to Hamid, he is mukhatab. And if I am talking to Hamid about a person who is not available between us, it's Bilal. So that's the third person. He's ghaib. Ghaib means not present. Ghaib means not present. So that's the third person. So if I'm saying he, so I'm referring to someone in English, and he's not present here. I'm saying, okay, Bilal is a good person, so I'm saying he is a good person. So I'm talking about Bilal, he, so I'm referring to him. But if I'm telling to Hamid, then I will say, you are a good person. Okay, you are a good person. So I will say, I will not use pronoun he for Hamid, I will use pronoun you. Okay. Now, in the same way, Arabic language have, for he, the word used is huwa. For he, the word used is huwa. And huma is used for they too. For they too. I told you that there are three numbers. There are three categories in Arabic language: singular, dual, and plural. So huwa is for a single person, he, huwa. Huma for two persons, masculine, they. Huma is for two persons, masculine, they. Okay. Hum is for more than three, they again, masculine. Hum is for more than three, they. And in the same way, hiya means she. Hiya means she, single person. And huma is again they for feminine. So for masculine and feminine dual, it is same, huma, huma. It's same, both of them. Okay. So now hunna means all of them. Okay. They again, all of them. Okay. But feminine, females, all of them females. Okay. So remember these pronouns in this sequence. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Huwa means he, single person. Huma, both of them, masculine. Hum, all of them, masculine. Hiya, she, single person, feminine. Huma, both of them, feminine. Hunna, all of them, feminine. Okay. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. Now, how will I refer to the second person, someone I am directly talking to? Anta. Anta means you. You means single person. Anta, masculine. Antuma, you both. If I am talking to two persons, Bilal and Yasir. So if I want to refer to, in English, I will say you only to both of them. But in Arabic, I will say antuma. Okay, you both. Antuma means you both, but masculine. Antum, you all. Antum, you all. Anti, you, but I'm talking to a female. You, single female. Antuma, again it is same for masculine and feminine, it's same. Antuma means you both, you both. Antunna means you all, feminine. Okay, so these are two categories of pronouns for third person and second person, and they are these the upper part, they are masculine forms and these are feminine forms. So these are muzakkar, these are muannas. Gender in Arabic you call masculine muzakkar and feminine you call muannas. Okay, these are muzakkar and these are muannas. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. Now when it comes to first person, whether I am a lady or a man, I will say I only. Whether we are a bunch of men or bunch of women, we will say we only. So when it comes to first person, gender is not important. Okay, gender is not important because we refer ourselves as I or we refer ourselves to we only. In the same way in Arabic language also, ana means I, nahnu means we. Ana means I, nahnu means we. So it's for all the genders. If it is a lady, she will say ana. If it is a man, he will say ana. If it is a bunch of men, they will say nahnu. If it is a bunch of women, they will say nahnu. If it's a bunch of men and women, they will say nahnu. Okay. Now, so you have 14 pronouns in Arabic language. These are munfasilun. These are munfasilun. It's very easy to remember 14 pronouns. Why? How many letters does Arabic language have? 28 letters. And munfasilun is exactly half of that, 14. So there are 14 pronouns in Arabic language. Okay. And if you can remember in this sequence, it will be easier for you. This is the sequence I follow because there are many scholars, they follow different sequence of remembering pronouns, memorizing pronouns. You have to memorize these. But many of the scholars, they follow this sequence. And I found this to be very useful. So how you have to remember, you can repeat it with me. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Now there is another technique to remember this, to memorize this pronoun through this diagram. Now look at this. This is the picture of your palm, of your hand. Now all the blue, so these blue fingers, they represent masculine, muzakkar. And these pink fingers, they represent feminine. And this thumb, it doesn't represent any gender. Okay, remember this. So the first two fingers next to thumb, the first two fingers, they represent third person. They represent third person. The second two fingers, they represent second person. So this is al-ghaibu. These two fingers are al-ghaibu, and these two fingers are al-mutakallimu. Okay, and the thumb represents the first part. Al-ghaibu and al-mukhatabu, and the thumb represents al-mutakallim. So these two fingers, al-ghaib, al-mukhatab, these two fingers, and thumb as al-mutakallim. Now it's very easy to, you can lift your hand and remember you have all these four fingers, they have three joints. They have three joints here. But if you see, your thumb have only two joints. So same, it's very easy to remember. So there are total 14 joints in your fingers. So it's very easy to remember these pronouns, Damayer. So you can memorize this way by counting, as if you are counting on your finger. So use it this way to remember. Huwa, huma, hum. It's written here. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu. Okay, you have to keep on practicing this on your finger when you are working in office, when you are going to school or college, when you are sitting anywhere. Just keep on repeating this on your fingers. Just keep on repeating it. Or you can write it on your finger if you can. Huwa, huma, hum, if you can. And just look at, if you forgot, okay, what is that? Huwa, huma, hum. And then on your fingers, you can write these. And then you can. So huwa is he. Huma is they too. But masculine, in muzakkar. Hum means they. Again masculine, muzakkar. Hiya is she. Huma is again two, but feminine, muannas. Hunna is they, feminine, muannas. Anta, you, single person, masculine. Antuma, you two, masculine. And antum, you all, plural, masculine. Anti, see, it's very simple. Anta for masculine, anti for feminine. Anti, you, feminine, muannas. Antuma, you both, feminine, muannas. Antunna, you all, females, feminine, muannas. Ana, I. Nahnu, we. Ana, I, nahnu, we. Okay, so this is pronoun. Now, I would like to tell you something. When I was looking at our website, arabiclearner.com, today, I happened to see that today, I have seen that a very small percentage of students have attempted to solve the quizzes. I don't know why. See, if you are just coming to attend my lecture, when I'm looking at the number of people attending lecture in Zoom session as well as on YouTube, I found that they are much more compared to the people who are attempting to solve the quiz. Now, if you are going to just listen to my lecture, very soon you will be lost if you will not practice and you will not evaluate yourself. Initially, everything will seem to be very simple and easy, but very soon, you will be forgetting things. So I request all of you, you have to be very careful and be particular, find out your time, organize yourself. See, we are only having thrice a week class, and you have 4 days to organize yourself. And these, even thrice, 3 times a week class is not covering the chapter, like 3 chapters in a week. It's mostly covering like 2 chapters. Okay, last week was exceptional because the chapter 1 and 2 was very small. So I want you to attempt the quizzes. If you do not know how to attempt the quizzes, I can demonstrate to you for 5 minutes. So let me just share my screen. I want you to see, like, please attempt the quizzes. It's very, very important. So when you log into the course, you will be going to the course page. So this is the course page, okay, where you'll be coming. So this is the page you are getting it here. Now, how do you attempt the quiz? So let's say I want to attempt. So this is arabiclearner.com. Okay, let me bring this. Okay, so this is the arabiclearner.com. So I logged in with a user, and here is the documentation part. If you click here, you can get all the vocabulary list and the book and everything you can download. You can go here. So course introduction was the first session that was taken on day 1. Now, to attempt and to solve the quiz related to chapter 1 and 2, you should go to this chapter. You click here, chapter 1 and 2. So here you'll find this is the link to the video. It will take you to the YouTube video of chapter 1, concepts 1 and 2. And this will take to the video of textbook. So first I'm showing you the PowerPoint slides, and I'm explaining you the slides. So this is that video. And the second video is when I'm taking you through the textbook. So these 2 videos, you can access it from here. And all these in red color, these are the quizzes. So how do you attempt the quiz? So you will click here. Once you click here, you'll come to the screen. And when you come to the screen, you'll say attempt quiz now. When you say attempt quiz now, so here the question will come. Okay, so here the question will come. It's very simple. Mostly it's MCQs. Okay, it's very simple. So there's a word hajarun, and it's saying select the correct meaning. So here you'll get the list of meanings. Okay, and you select the correct meaning. So it's very simple. It will not take a long time. So revise your everyday's lecture properly, and then come and attempt to the quiz. Once you will answer all these questions, then you'll go to the next page. Then you will attempt the second question. This way you will complete the whole quiz, and then you will submit. So I request all of you, please attempt all the quizzes. So this is quiz 1, then there is quiz 2, then quiz 3, quiz 4. So there are 4 quizzes given in chapter 1 for chapter 1 and 2 only. In the same way, you have more quizzes for other chapters. So request all of you, it is very important that you attempt the quizzes. Fine. Okay, let's go back to the slides again. So Damayer. Now, Okay. Now, ma'rifa, I told you that all damirun munfasilun, they are ma'rifa. Okay, they are all ma'rifa. And here uh, I, I'm going to tell you what kind of ma'rifa we have learned till now. So what we learned was you can make any ism ma'rifa by attaching al to that. So if it is kitabun, I will attach al to that and it will become al kitabu. Al kursiyun, which is a chair, any chair. If I want to make it particular, definite, then I'll make it al kursiyu, at talibu. So al, when it is attached to any ism, it will never take tanween. Talibun will have tanween. The moment al is attached, it is without tanween. It became at-talibu. Okay, so al will never take tanween with it. So it is incorrect to say al-kitabun. It is incorrect to say al-kitabun. Yesterday, when I was having an interactive session with one of the sisters, she mentioned tanween along with al. So it is incorrect to say that. So I want to stress on this. So I'll be displaying this slide from time to time because we will be adding more to this list. So ma'rifa, what we learn is those ism which are converted from nakira to ma'rifa by attaching lam ta'rif to that. Okay. Now, the second category of ma'rifa we learnt is the proper names, the names of the people. So even if these names will have tanween, but because they are proper names of the people, still they are ma'rifa. So you cannot say that Abbasun is having tanween on seen, so it is nakira, it is incorrect to say that. No, it is name of a person, so it is ma'rifa. Okay. So the third thing that we learned is all the ismu ishara, means this, that, tilka, zalika, hadha, hadhihi, all these are ma'rifa. Okay, I mentioned this yesterday also and before that also. So all these are ma'rifa. Now what we learned today is all damair, all damirun munfasilun, all damair, they are ma'rifa. Remember this. All damair, they are ma'rifa. Though they are written as hum, huma, huwa, it doesn't have in, like at-talibu, you are having dhamma at the end, but according to the however it is, whatever way they are written, they are still ma'rifa. Okay, remember this. So we have learned till now 4 categories of ma'rifa. Remember this. Till now we have learned 4 categories of ma'rifa, and this list is going to increase more. So more things will be added to the categories of ma'rifa. Fine. Okay. Now, I mentioned that words, they combine together to form murakkab, which is fragments of phrases. And these murakkab, they combine together along with other words to form jumla. And jumla, the combination of several jumlas will form into a language. Okay. Now, I explained to you jumla earlier. I mentioned there are 2 kinds of jumla, al-jumlatul ismiyah, al-jumlatul fi'liyah. Al-jumlatul ismiyah means that jumla or that sentence which starts with ism. The sentence that starts with ism, time being you remember this, okay? The sentence that begins with ism, that's called jumlatul ismiyah. And the sentence that begins with fi'l, means verb, you can say time being, fi'l, that's called jumlatul fi'liyah. Okay, just remember. So there are two types of sentences. Now for the kalima, I mentioned it has four properties. In the beginning of today's lecture, I mentioned those four properties. That is i'rab, jins, adad, and qism. Status, gender, number, and type. So these are. Now today we are going to learn, first time we are going to learn something about murakkab. Okay, we are going to learn murakkab. So murakkab is also called murakkaba naqisa. Okay, so what is this? Murakkab is basically a phrase or a sentence which will not complete the meaning, which will not complete the meaning. So the complete sense will not come into it, as opposed to jumla. In jumla, the whole sense is coming into the sentence. So that's sentence, that's jumla. Now what is naqisa? Naqisa means it has some deficiency. That's why it's called murakkabun naqisa. So murakkab are of two kinds. Okay, murakkab are of two kinds. Now when a ism joins with harf, that's one category of murakkaba. And when a ism joins with ism, so don't be overwhelmed. Don't feel that it's something very difficult and too many things to remember. But as you will go to the topic, it will become very simple to you. Just remember this. This slide will be useful to you in future, inshallah. So when ism joins with a harf, okay, that is one category of phrases or fragments. And when the ism joins with the ism, that is second category of phrases or murakkab. Now let me talk about this. When ism joins about harf. So these are two. And when ism joins with ism, these are three. Now the first part is called al-jaru wal-majroor. Al-jaru wal-majroor. Now these terms I'm going to explain to you, don't worry. Now when the ism joins with harf, it's called al-jaru wal-majroor. And there is second category when the ism joins with harf is harfun nasbi wa ismuha. Harfun nasbi wa ismuha. These are just terminologies. You don't need to memorize them. You don't need to memorize them. But whatever topic that we will be taking, I will be teaching you, you automatically you will be remembering them. You know, you will it will be memorized by you automatically because I'll be repeating a lot. When the ism joins with ism, these are three. So first of it is called idafa. The second of it is called an-na'tu wal-man'utu. And the third is called ismul ishara wa musharun ilayh. Okay. So now how we are going to take these topics, when am I going to teach these topics that I'm going to tell you? Now, al-jaru wal-majroor, I'm going to teach you today, inshallah. So this is the topic that we will be learning. I will be teaching you today, inshallah. Okay. Now, harfu nasbi wa ismuha, this is not the scope of this book, book 1. This will be part of second book. So you don't need to worry about it. So this part will be covered in second book, inshallah. Now, ism plus is idafa. Inshallah, this will be covered in next chapter. Okay, idafa, this will be covered in next chapter. And nat man'ut will be covered in chapter 9, okay, in this book. And ismul ishara wa musharin ilayh, this will be covered in chapter 8. So this is how we are going to learn this. So I will be displaying this slide from time to time. So whenever we'll go to chapter 5, this slide will again come. So you will remember all these terms and terminologies as they will be coming slowly, slowly. Okay. Now today we are going to talk about jarun wa majroorun. Okay. Or you can say harfu jarrin wa majroorun. Now what is harfu jarrin? Harf. I told you there are three things in Arabic language: ism, fail, and harf. So let me talk about harf. I'm going to teach you four types of harf today. Okay, and these four types of harf are harfu jarrin. Okay, there are different harfs. So this I'm going to teach you today is harfu jarrin. So there are four harfu jarrin that you are going to learn today. One is called fi, which means in. Ala means on or upon. Min means from. Ila means to or towards. Okay, so you can remember them this way. Fi ala min ila. Fi ala min ila. Fi ala min ila. Fi means in. Ala means on or upon. Min from. Ila to or towards. Okay, fi ala min ila. Okay, this is called harfu jar. These are harfu jar. Now what does this bullet says? The ism that comes immediately after harfu jarrin. Now there are many harfu jarrin, but inshallah in this chapter 4, we are only going to talk about this, and there are a few more. Inshallah, I will show you that in the slides which are coming. So as you know, from time to time, slowly I will take you through. More and more harfu jar will be added to you. At present, only four are being taught to you. So any ism that comes, any noun or ism that comes after any harfu jar, that noun or that ism is called ism majroor. That ism is called ism majroor. Okay. Now, why it is called ism majroor? Inshallah, I will show you very soon. Just remember that status, there are three status of ism. That's Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. And when the ism is in Rafa status, it's called Marfu. When the ism in Nasab status, it is called Mansub. And when the ism is in the Jar status, it is called Majroor. So this ism Majroor has something to do with that. I will explain to you very soon. Now remember this, nothing comes between harfu jar and ism majroor. That means they always come together. So if there is a harfu jar, ism majroor will be immediately after that, will be immediately coming after that. So it's not that ism majroor will come after few words. So after fi there will be few more words and then ism majroor will come. No. Harfu jar and ism majroor, they will be adjacent to each other. They will be exactly next to each other. Remember this. So let's say there is a word al-baytu. Al-baytu. Al-baytu is a ism which means the house. Al-baytu means it means the house. When it is preceded with ila, which is a harfu jar. So I will say it ilal bayti. So I will just put ila before al baytu. So it will become ilal bayti. So what does it mean? It means towards the house, to the house, towards the house. That's what it means. Okay. And why it is not al baytu anymore? Okay. Because it has declined. Due to ila, as soon as harfu jar comes, any ism which is coming after harfu jar, it will become majroor. Any ism coming immediately after harfu jar, it will become majroor. That is why it is called ism majroor. That's why it is called ism majroor. So it is incorrect to say ilal baytu. It is grammatically wrong. It is incorrect to say ilal baytu. It is grammatically wrong. So the correct way of saying is ilal bayti, because of ila. That is why it is called harfu jar. It is called harfu jar. Okay. So the phrase ila al-bayti is called shibhu jumla or jarun majrurun, which means it looks, shibhu jumla means it looks like a jumla. Shibhu jumla means it looks like a jumla, but it is not a jumla. Okay. Don't worry about these terms. I will be repeating them again and again, so you'll remember them. Now again, we are taking this example, baytun. Now look at this slide very carefully. Baytun. Baytun means a house. The moment fi comes and attaches to this, so what happens? It is no more baytun. There was two dhamma here before. Okay, there was two dhamma here. There is two dhamma here. The moment fi is coming and it is attaching to this dhamma vanishes and two kasra comes here. So this fi, as it is harfu jar, it is taking this ism into the majroor state. So I told you that the status of the ism, it has different forms: marfu, mansub, majroor. Marfu is the highest status, mansub is the middle status, and majroor is the lower status. Now this harf, it is causing the ism to go into the majroor state. So it is changing its status. So it is no more in the rafa state. It is no more in the rafa state. Now it is in the jar state, this baiti. So this is fi baitin. Now the meaning of this is in a house. In a house. Fi baitin. Fi means in. In the same way, al baitu. Al baitu. It takes dhamma here. By default, all the ism takes either dhamma or dhammatan. So here it is dhamma, single dhamma, and due to al, it is not two dhamma, it's single dhamma, al baitu. The moment fi will come and attach to that, so what will happen to this? It will become fil baiti. It will become fil baiti, in the house. Okay, this is ism majroor, this is harfu jar. This is ism majroor, this is harfu jar. And what is this combination? These Arabic grammar scholars, they call this combination as jarun majroorun. Jarun majroorun. This is in the state of majroor state, so they call them as jarun majroorun. This combination is called jarun majroorun. Okay, so these two are fi are harfu jar, and this is ism majroor. This is ism majroor because fi is making it is majroor. And these combinations, fi baitin, fil baiti, is called jar majroor. You can say jar majroor, jarun wa majroor, or you can say jar majroor for simplicity. Okay, just say jar majroor. So when we'll be repeating this term again and again, so I will just say jar majroor, jar majroor. Remember this. And fil baiti, it means in the house, but in the house is not making complete sense. It is making some sense, but not complete sense. In the house, what is in the house? It's not making full sense. So it's like jumla, but it is not jumla, so it is shibhu jumla. Shibhu jumlati. It's called, we will refer it as shibhu jumla, shibhu jumla, shibhu jumla, like this. Or jar majroor, jar majroor. So it is shibhu jumla. So these terms I will be repeating again and again. Okay. Now we'll take, I was talking about i'rab earlier. So I told you that ism declines. In a sentence, ism can have various status. It declines. So the ism can be in a rafa state. Ism can be in the rafa state. When it is in the rafa state, so it is with two dhamma or single dhamma, baytun or al baytu, baytun or al baytu. When the ism goes into it reduces its status to the nasab state, then it is baytan or al bayta. So it is taking two fatha or single fatha, baytan or al bayta. And when ism declines to the lowest state, then it becomes baitin or al-baiti. It becomes baitin or al-baiti. Now these Arab is very important because the meaning completely changes. If you are writing in the place of al in a sentence, in place of al-baiti, you are writing al-baitu, its meaning completely changes. The meaning of the sentence will completely change. That's why this topic of Arab is very important. Very soon you will learn how it affects the meaning of a sentence. Okay, so this you will know it very soon. Now, these ism which is in the rafa state, these ism is also called marfu. These are also called marfu. So if I will say baitun means it's in marfu state. Al baitu, it is in marfu state. Okay. Now in the same way, baitan or al baita is in mansub state, in the status of mansub, and baitin or al baiti is in the status of majroor. Okay, so this is rafa, nasab, jar, or you can say this ism is in marfu, mansub, or majroor. You can use both the terminologies, or you can use one of it, whichever you are convenient with. Okay, now we'll take so till now we have learned 4 types of harfu jar. Fi, ala, min, ila. Fi, ala, min, ila. Fi, ala, min, ila. Fi means in, ala means over, upon, on, upon, ala. Min means from, ila means to or towards. Remember this. Fi, ala, min, ila. Fi, in, ala means on or upon, min means from, ila means to or towards. Fi, ala, min, ila. Okay, these are 4 harfu jar. Now let's take examples. Now whoever would like to answer, I want you maximum people to have interaction with me, so they can flag their hands in Zoom. They can flag their hands. I will ask people who have flagged their hands, I will ask them to answer my question. Okay, so please flag the hands, brothers and sisters, who would like to answer my questions. Okay, try to participate as many people as possible. If you are giving a wrong answer, doesn't matter. You are all learning it. Okay, so don't worry. I want maximum people to participate in this class. Okay, so let's say I want to say in the door. I want to say in the door. Now the door means al-babu. The door means al-babu. The door means al-babu. So in the door means what? I will ask Sister Sanobar Shamim.
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Ji, fil babu.
Fil babu. Babu. Babu means the door. What
Sorry,
is
fil babu. Sorry, fil babi.
fil babi? Yes. What this fi will cause? Fi will take the status of rafa to jar state. So it will become fil babi. Okay. It will become fil babi. Very good, sister. A request to all of you to save time. You know, before starting the lecture, I did salam to everyone, and I told to everyone assalamu alaikum. And I'm very thankful to all of you. Whenever I ask question, and all of you, you still give me a lot of salam to me. It's very good for me, wallahi. I'm very happy you do salam to me. But just for the sake of others and for the sake of saving time, brothers and sisters, you can save time. It's not mandatory. If you are giving salam to me, wallahi, I'm happy. I have no objection against it. But if you can just answer it, that is sufficient also. Okay. Now, in the masjid, now masjid is al-masjidu, which you already know. So I will be choosing whom to ask the question. So Sister Najiba Sultana in the masjid.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum
Fil
salam.
masjidi.
Fil masjidi. Excellent. Very good, sister. Fil masjidi. Fil masjidi. Okay. Next is over the desk or upon the desk or on the desk. Now desk means, the desk means al-maktabu. The desk means al-maktabu. So I will ask Siraj, Brother Siraj.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Alal maktabi.
Alal maktabi. Very good. Alal maktabi. Alal maktabi. Excellent. So I hope very good. I'm happy you understood the topic. Now, upon the bed. The bed means as-sariru. The bed means as-sariru. Okay, so I will open the mic of Sister Hina Pathan. 1 minute. Yeah, Sister Hina.
Ala sariri.
Ala sariri. Yes. Thank you very much, sister. You you were particular about Huruf Shamsiya also. Okay, you were particular about Huruf Shamsiya because Seen is what? Huruf Shamsiya. So Lam will not be pronounced. Very good. Okay. Now, Sister Rubina, next one. 1 minute, 1 minute. Did I open your mouth? The mic? Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Minal waladi.
From the bar. Minal waladi. Very good. MashaAllah, sister. You also answered very correctly. You said minal waladi. Now, when you look at, for others, when you look at this min, it is on noon, there is sukoon. There is no harkat here. There is sukoon. So, min, you stop on noon, min. But if you notice here, I have written here fatha. Now, why it is like that? I will explain to you. Look at my slide. So, if I am attaching min with al-waladu, if I am attaching min with al-waladu, what happens? It should become like this, min al-waladi, which is difficult to pronounce. It is difficult to pronounce. So what happens for the Arabic grammar scholars, what they do is they convert this sukoon into fatha. So it becomes min al-waladi. It becomes min al-waladi. Okay. So this is now from the student. Okay. At-talibu, from the student. Okay. I'm opening the mic of Sister Ruhi.
Minal talibi.
Minat talibi. Yeah. Minat talibi, sister. Why? Because this is from Huruf Shamsiya. This is from Huruf Shamsiya. Okay. So you will not pronounce lam here. Minat talibi. Excellent. Very good. Al-baytu, towards the house or to the house. Okay. Al-baytu. So I'm going to open mic of Sister Nabila. 1 minute, 1 minute. Before so many requests are coming that. Okay. Sister Nabila.
Ilal bayti.
Sister, can you repeat again, please?
Ilal bayti.
Ilal bayti. Very good. To the house or towards the house means ilal bayti. Excellent. Ilal bayti. Okay. Next is Sister Basma.
Ila sawqi.
Ila suqi. If you see here, yes. Ila suqi. As-suqu means the market. Suqun, a market. As-suqu means the market. Okay. Ila suqi means to the market, towards the market. Okay, so this is harfu jar. All these are jar majroor, jar majroor, jar majroor, jar majroor, or you can call them as shibhu jumla. It makes some sense, but it doesn't have full sense. Min al baladi, from the boy what? Something is missing. Il al bayti, to the house what? Something is missing. Okay, so there is something missing. So this is called either shubhu jumla, like a jumla. Okay, shibhu jumla or jar majroor, jar majroor. Okay, so brothers and sisters, yes. Okay, I think time is up, so I will stop here. Today's class went very slow, but it was important to take me slow because it was a new topic and it is difficult to understand sometimes this topic. So I will stop here. Inshallah, tomorrow we will continue the same time. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.